Come on and wake up this morning.
How are
Yes,
you
it
guys?
is Tuesday morning, baby, honey. It's a brand new day
Yes, it
filled
is,
with
honey.
brand new, fresh mercies, all the goodness and grace of God on this terrific turnaround. Make
Yes.
it happen. Tuesday. Listen, y'all gotta be know God can turn it around late in the midnight hour.
Woo
He can
woo.
turn it around and it can all work for your good. All the things you were stressed out about, worried about, couldn't go to sleep good because it was on your mind and you were pressed about. God can turn that thing around, honey, shift your whole atmosphere so that now you know that better is on the way. Better really is already here. You just haven't stepped into it, but better is here for you. Reach out and grab it. Reach out and bring it to you. You know how they say, get you a handful of better and bring it on in, baby. Bring it on in. Better is all over me. Better, oh my God, better is the land where I want to reside, a land of abundance, a land of
Yes.
favor, a land of blessings, honey, a land of whatever is on my desires of my heart. God is bringing it to pass. He's opened up
Yes.
doors of opportunity. But the thing about it is, they were already there. I just didn't know. All I had to do was open the twist the knob and walk through it. The doors of opportunity are there. God wants to see you be successful. He wants to see you what, Sparkle? Win, won, and winning.
And keep on going and just
There
do
you
it
go.
rotation. So I'm just like, Tuesday is touchdown Tuesday. It's a touchdown because I'm touching and I'm agreeing and I'm knowing that God's do it. So I'm
Exactly.
just touching it and knowing it is touchdown. You can't catch me. I don't care how many knockdowns we get. It knocked me down, but guess what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to run again because I'm going to that finish line. I am finishing that. And that's what I want y'all to know for 2024.
Yeah.
I need you to pull out whatever. If you put your stuff in a vision board, if you put your stuff in a journal, I need y'all to pull those goals out and come up with some touchdown strategies so that you can go ahead and receive what you had promised yourself. It's an investment to yourself. If you promised yourself that you was going to lose the weight, I know it's almost at the end of the year. That's a promise that you made to yourself. If you promised yourself that I was going to get myself in school, that's a promise that you made. Stop breaking promises to yourself. You
Ooh,
God to keep his promises.
Go.
So why are you not keeping your promises? Touchdown Tuesday. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Elisa. Is it
Yay, good morning.
Good
glad
morning.
to see you back. Good
Yes,
morning,
yes.
Cynthia. You know, it's really, I know sometimes y'all think we don't pay attention,
We do.
but we pay attention. When
Yes.
you ain't been here in a minute, we them kind of people, we believe we all in this to win together.
That part.
So
Right.
if we haven't seen you in a few days, one of us are going to reach out because we need to know, Are you good? Are you distracted? What's going on?
What's
Because,
going on?
baby, we're not
Because
letting you.
y'all like family. Y'all the part of the Empowered Morning family. So we need y'all, just like y'all come in for us, we need
Exactly.
to, do the same thing. So I'm telling y'all, shout out to everybody on Facebook, all of our YouTube viewers, our IG viewers, honey. We are glad to see y'all this morning. Miss Doris, I see you, honey, came on through this morning.
Came on through.
God is good. Cynthia Lewis, we see you as well. So listen, y'all know that before we get into anything,
Hello.
y'all already
Good
know
morning,
today is a
Zena.
good morning, Miss Zena. Y'all already know today is election day. So y'all know
Oh,
it's
it
gonna be
is.
busy out in the streets today. So just be mindful.
Okay, and
Understand.
y'all be good to the HR people. We know it's election day. Don't send us all these times. Well, I'm going to vote at such and such time.
Wow.
Don't overbearing us this morning. We know it's election day. We know we have to give you time to go vote. We ain't gonna make this. So be good to your HR people. That's all I'm saying. Be good to us on this election.
Listen, look, I've been in this line for 4 hours.
Honey.
That's
Be
what
good
they
to
do.
us, because y'all, they started last week. What's the policy? What's the
Oh
policy
wow.
on election day? You probably
Baby.
already early voted.
What to say? I just need that. Listen, I just need to know what y'all gonna give me so I can go on and take advantage of that. But
Love
y'all
it.
know, listen, we're not gonna dwell on election day. It
No.
is what it is. That is today. Just be mindful, because of course there's gonna be more people out and about and everything. If you stand in line, take care of yourself,
Right.
and then we're gonna wake up in the morning and gonna have some fresh news, if not later tonight. So
Yeah.
whatever it is, I believe God. Point
I
blank
believe
period.
God.
Yeah.
I believe
I
God.
believe God.
That's it.
Regina, what you got for us?
Okay.
What's on the scripture for the day?
Oh, and you know what? It just lines up because that's just how God does with empowered mornings. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna keep it real. Proverbs 3:5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean onto your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him and he will make straight your path.
Mm.
Okay. This didn't come on time when we say, I believe God. Can I just read this again? What it says? This is plain and
Read
simple.
one more
Game
time. Look,
over.
read, precious.
Okay, game over. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. He
Lean not
already has it
who?
taken care
Who
of. It's not for us.
understanding? I don't
God's
got to
understand.
understand it.
It has nothing to do with us at all, please. They can't do nothing that God does not allow, y'all. God controls everything that is amongst us. So whatever the situation that we may be in, if we are the spiritual people that we say that we are, we're in this world, but we're not of this world. So that
Right.
means we follow a different path.
Yes.
Period. Said and done. And it says, in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your path. In all your ways, everything. You want your path straight? We got to acknowledge everything that comes out of this word. Literally, these are the times and the hours. If you don't get it, if you didn't get it, then let's get it now. Because you know what, this Bible, you got to apply it to your life. It is your lifeline. It is who you are. It's your history. I could really break it down for you one day if y'all really interested. And we would literally start in Deuteronomy. This way, when you come out of Deuteronomy, you will already know who you are and what you're here for.
Yes.
Come on,
This is the
Regina.
time
Look,
and
we
the
might need to
hour.
do
This is
that.
the time and the hour.
We might need to put that on the upcoming thing, Regina, because it is probably something that a lot of people want to get into. And good morning, Reverend Pat. Good to see you this morning. It's time, y'all, for us to step into who we are. We're God's daughters. Step into who he created you to be,
Yes.
and be
Morning,
unapologetic
Marika.
about it. Yes, we're not, good morning, Farika. We are not playing small about who God created us to be. We serve a big God. So that means whatever he had his hands on, whatever spoke out of his mouth, it's greatness. And so you are included in that. We are part of the greatness. We are part of the greatness legacy. When
Amen.
God said, and it was good, listen, all of that is us too. When he said he saw it and it was good, That's you too. So stop running around here letting the devil tell you
Right.
something negative about you. Stop making him feel like, make you think that nobody cares, or that you're inconsequential, or that you got to play small, or that you got to diminish yourself. No, that's not where we are. We got to step into who we were created and designed to be. So yesterday we started off talking about 10 rules for success,
Yes.
coming from Lisa Nichols, who is a really big motivational speaker. And I'm gonna run through the first five, and then we're gonna end with the last five, right? But the number one thing was be non-negotiable. Point blank period.
Non-negotiable.
Be non-negotiable. Stop asking the world for permission to do anything, and go out here and put the world on notice. Let the world know that, baby, I'm here. I don't know what you've been used to, but now that I'm here, it's getting ready to be some changes up in here. Do y'all remember in The Color Purple, Sophia had been, in jail, and she
Yeah.
was all
Yeah.
tore up and everything. And she came back that one day and said, "Pass them peas, baby, because Miss Sophia is back."
Sophia back.
Miss Sophia came back and switched it all up for everybody, right? That's how you should disrupt the atmosphere in a good way. Your energy should shift people into wanting to be the best version of themselves, because that's how you show up. Yes, Miss Zena said, honey, yes, ma'am, we are God's children. You should already know. Y'all know sometimes when you be like, do you know what my dad is? Do you know? Do I need to tell you? But number one was be non-negotiable. Number two, ignore what other people think. Choose to become more committed to your own transformation than you are to other people's perception of you. Stop worrying about what other people think. Sparkle, I think you sent us something yesterday where the lady was like, yeah, you used to know me.
Yeah, you don't know who I am now.
You don't know who I am today.
No.
Who I used to be and who I am now are two different people. Get to know who I am today.
Exactly. And when people come from your past and they try to come back, they still think they know who you are. And you like, baby, you're not getting the same version. That girl,
right.
that girl.
You know, people be like, oh, girl, you ain't changed a bit.
I don't want nobody to tell me I ain't changed a bit. That offends me. That I ain't changed a bit. Like, come on. I'm supposed to grow every day. This is development. I'm growing and becoming better. And then you tell me, girl, you ain't changed a little bit. I'm like, girl, if you don't get out of my face, bye. I know I have.
What you say, baby? Listen, I'm back and I'm better. Better. Number three was celebrate yourself. I don't care what it is. Don't wait until you arrive to acknowledge yourself. Celebrate inside the journey. Every day is a cause to celebrate. You know how people sometimes say, I'm going to celebrate my birthday all month long? Celebrate yourself every day. There's something that you can celebrate every day. And tooting your own horn, there's nothing wrong with that. People get it twisted. You can celebrate the accomplishments. I don't care how big or how small it is. You deserve to celebrate you. Number four, set quarterly goals. Don't just set a goal and then don't check back in. When you're on them jobs, they give you these reviews. Set quarterly goals so you can go back and measure your progress. Exactly. If you do it every quarter, then you don't have to wait until December to be like, ooh, I thought I had set a money goal in January, baby. I done did too much spending. Well, you can't correct that much when you wait to the end to review. You got to review along the way so you know how to make some changes to what you're doing. If you're not losing weight, but you said you wanted to, then you need to incorporate exercise, switch up your diet. But it's got to be something. But don't wait till the end of the year to say, girl, child, I ain't did nothing. And now you're trying to what is it? Do them a crash course diets and stuff that are unhealthy for you. You want to establish a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And that lifestyle, if you evaluate everything quarterly, it helps you to get a lifestyle of consistency, right? And then number five was have unwavering confidence. This is a thing. Make the decision and then figure it out. Sometimes we want to try to figure out how is it going to happen, what we're going to do before you even decide what you're doing. When you make a decision, say, oh, it's going to happen. We're going to do this. Now let me see how. And Holy Spirit, help me. That's where we were at. That's 1 through 5. Today, we're starting on 6 through 10. Number 6 is act on your ideas. The Bible says God gives you witty inventions. He gives you things to help you.
That's good.
Act on the ideas that he's given you. A lot of times we don't, we'll have idea, and then y'all know you are going about your business, and then somebody else will do something. You're like, dang, I thought about doing that 5 years ago. Act on your ideas. He gave them to you for a reason.
Act on your ideas. That is good.
Yes.
That
And she said, one thing is write your ideas out, put a timeline on them, and then what you got to realize is you may not start everything today. I might say I want to do a authors academy. I might not do it today, but if I put a time and say, you know what, I'm gonna start that June of 2025, then I put a date on it. So even though I'm not starting it now, I'm not overwhelming myself with all these extra things, but I know I'm going to do it. I've
yeah.
already put it in the atmosphere and put a time on it. So now I can be focused on the other things that I got going on now, because I know in the future that's when I'm going to do that. But she said, you may not start it now, but the fact that you put a time on it lets you know that it is in your peripheral. You know you headed there.
Yep. And just like it's no different when you scheduling your trip to go to Hawaii. When you start scheduling that trip to go to Hawaii, you don't go to Hawaii that day. You are in preparation. You know that the date has come, the flight has been paid for, but I still have other things that I have to get prepared for the trip. You know, we ready to shop. We're going to have the right bathing suit. It's all kind of stuff. So it's no different. I just love how God breaks all of it down where it's all in the same category.
Yes.
No matter if you look at it as a promotion, put your promotion on the paper. Go ahead and put your date by it. And then God, like if you want to put a smile on God's face, go on and speak some things before it happened. He's gonna be like, okay, really? You gonna believe me like that? Yes, I'm a believe. Because like Kelly said, act in faith.
Yes.
That he has already equipped you with everything you need to be successful. Everything that you need. I don't care how much part you need. And I'm on football for some reason. Football, you know how much practice they do before the season? It's before the season. Before the season even starts, they are practicing. So
girl,
go ahead and get your ideas out.
Watching films, going out here exercising. They are doing so much to be prepared so that when the time comes for them to take action, instinctively you already know what to do. God has already given you, like, you already know these people, this is how they move. So when they move like that, you move like this. You already know, but it's already inside you. I love, she said, honey, act in faith. So you already know God is doing it for you.
Act in faith.
Number 7, own your brilliance. Sometimes sometimes you be like, I ain't sure. You question yourself. She said, own your brilliance and stop questioning yourself. Stop questioning your abilities. Kelly just said he's already equipped you with everything you need to be successful. Stop questioning it. She said, you don't have to promote it, but you don't diminish it either. Just live in your light. You don't have to prove your brilliance to anybody. Just show up. Being the amazing you that you are. Show up being fabulous and amazing all the time. What they say, good morning, gorgeous. Wake up knowing that this is the day that belongs to God. He has given it to me. I wake up and I'm walking in everything he's given me, in all of my brilliance. Baby, the sun don't even need to shine because I'm out here in these streets.
Exactly.
Putting light on people, right? Shining bright on them, because God has given to me to be amazing, gifted, brilliant, talented, all those things. And we sleep on ourselves so much. It's time to stop sleeping on you.
Or we think so little of ourselves. I don't think I can do that. Why? If you don't think you can do it, then who else gonna think you can do it? If you can't have enough belief in yourself, then how is it going to come to pass if you don't believe you? But you'll go put all that faith in somebody else. Let your child say they want to do something. Oh, you filling they tank up with faith. Oh, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Oh, like you'll fill your child's tank up full overflow, but then you'll leave your tank empty. It's time out for emptying out your tank and filling up other people. Let them live off that good old overflow. And that's kids too. I love my daughter with all my heart. I do. but I can't let her just always be in my cup. And I'm just running around here wishing and coulda. I wish I woulda, coulda.
And looking back over your life, like all the things that you could have
And
done,
I
you
don't want to
know,
go to I don't want to go to the day that God said come home and he give me a list of things that he told me to do and I didn't do.
leave here empty, honey. Leave here empty because you've done everything that you wanted to do, that he's called you to do, that he's given you to do. This is a time now where we need to start shifting into what he has given us. It's time to start walking it out. Listen, we all got things that we should be doing. All got things we wanted to do. Go back to childhood and think about what were you dreaming about then? Because that's what he put inside of you. Now it's a time to go ahead and say, babe, I ain't leaving that on the table. I'm getting ready to go and do that
Yeah.
and make it happen.
Yeah. But like, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. I'm coming to get you and I'm coming to get you. It's going to be a whole full van full because I'm coming to get all the ideas because they all can fit in.
They can. He didn't just tell you just to do one thing. If that's the case, it would just be one type of tree or one type of flower. God has put so much out here. Listen, tap into the things that's inside of you. Some of y'all can do amazing. Some of y'all are great cooks. Some of y'all are great DIY people. Some of y'all have, like Regina can go up here, honey, and be an herbalist and concoct up some stuff that'll get you all the way together. Whatever it is he's put inside of you, Sparkling got that eye, that baby. Listen, she's going to have you being fabulous. You're going to go out here sparkling, sprinkling some sparkles wherever you go. Tap into what he's giving you. But just as he's giving y'all that, it's other things that he's giving you too. Don't shortchange yourself. People might say, girl, you're doing too much. You're not doing enough.
That when they say you, that's how you know you're on track. When people say you're doing too much, I'm on track. Because they don't come to you and say, you're doing too little.
Right. Brother Pat said, don't leave your assignment unfinished. You have been fully equipped to complete it. Whatever it looks like. For some of you, you might need to go back to school. Don't be intimidated by that. Because if God gave you something that requires you to go back to school, you don't think he's going to expand your mind to get those concepts in so that you can go out here and pass that test, get your license, get your degree, get whatever it is, that certification that you need to go out here and fulfill your purpose. You don't think he's going to make it easy for you? What looks hard to everybody else may be easy for you because that's your purpose. That's your assignment. Stop looking at everybody else who said, oh, girl, the real estate exam, oh, child, it was hard. It may have been hard for you, but if God called you to go into that field, baby, it's getting ready to be easy for you. Yeah. It's going to be so simple. You're going to be like, girl, what was they talking about? That thing was so easy, honey. Oh, I got clients every day. I put my computer up. It's somebody inquiring about a house. Guess who's going to sell it to them? Me.
Exactly. I have a friend, y'all, that took the real estate exam 7 times. She took that thing 7 times. She said, I took it so much that I think I started memorizing the question.
Yes.
But the thing is, she took it 7 times and then came out and got into real estate. Top realtor, top salesman, top this, top that, top that, top that.
Yes.
She didn't let that distraction determine her destination. She kept on coming back. She said, girl, them people knew me by name. I didn't even have to show ID no more. I had been so many times. It was like, oh, we know who you are. You good. She said, and most people was like, she said, I never forget. I said something to my mama. And my mom said, well, baby, real estate just might not be for you. That might not be for you. She said, I know that this is what I'm supposed to do. So she said that last time I went there and said, God, I'm surrendering again. I know that this is your will, and I'm still willing to keep on going. But please, Lord, please, Lord, please, Lord, give me the answers. But the whole point is she's now top salesman.
What if she had stopped? What if she had to just, given up? Reverend Pastor 7 is God's symbol for perfection. Honey, listen, and got it and ran with it. And now look. Don't underestimate.
Now she making money, big money. She has so many awards and everything. And
That's
then
a
she tells
blessing.
people all the time, but you don't know my story. You don't know
Mm.
my story, baby. You do not know my story. And how many times I wanted to give up.
Right. That's
Wow.
where the greatness starts.
It does.
That's how
It's
it's
not gonna
developed.
always be easy.
That's how it's developed. Greatness is not. It is not developed out of like you're just everything's cushy cushy.
Kept on going. But what's
You
the
gotta
next
keep
point?
pushing yourself, keep getting up, keep moving forward, keep doing it. Do y'all think? I mean, I know Regina probably got into a place now where she loves working out and all that, but I know that wasn't always the case. I know, and you have to push yourself. And even when you get comfortable doing a routine of it, when you want to get to the next level, you got to push yourself in a different manner. Each level requires you to do a little something more. And you may be like, your body might not be, woo, woo, we doing a lot, and you might, and you still say, okay, but we can do more.
We
And
can
you
do
keep,
more.
we
We
can
can
do
do
more.
more. Because we can
Number
do
8,
all things.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Regina.
We can do all things through Christ.
All things,
All
not
things.
some things, all
Sis,
things.
I mean,
I have my beautiful bar stools. Who put
Right.
them things together?
and sis got a
Yes, baby,
testimony.
they are gorgeous. Look,
Yeah, Angela, you got a testimony. I can do all things
Yes.
through Christ who strengthens me.
yes, amen.
Amen.
Number 8, practice active self-care.
Yep.
Don't just say I'm going to go and do something for myself. You got to be active about it. You got to make it happen. You got to do what you're supposed to do when you talk about self-care. Don't just say I'm going to, go to the spa. Don't just say I'm going to, sit back here and meditate. Don't just talk about it. It's time out for just talking. We got to start not only talking and talk, but walking and walk. Practice self-care because self-care is necessary. Self-care is needed. Sometimes you just need to have a mental break where you go and invest in you so you can come back rested and rejuvenated and ready for the next level.
Exactly. Yesterday, I took a non-people day. I took non-people. That means people don't talk to me. And in the HR world, we call it all the time. I was like, I just need my non-people day. And they was like, go ahead, approve. It was no hesitation because in the HR world, we deal with people all day, every day. And sometimes just not for the HR world, but for the own world. And for me to continue to become better, I need to know when my tank needs refilled. That means stop. And it wasn't telling nobody I'm off, because then when you tell people you off, then they trying to come up with lunch dates and all that kind of stuff. No, I sat on my back porch probably more hours than hours, but it was so refreshing to me to just sit back. So take your day, invest in yourself, and stop saying I don't want to use my PTO time. You better use that PTO time for you. That's yours. You work for that.
Exactly. Use that time for you. And for some people, it may not be doing anything. Maybe you just need, like Sparkle said, sit back and do nothing. And unwind. Some of y'all, we so wound up because we go all the time. Sometimes it's nice to just be still. Just be still. Stillness, honey, is not overrated. I'm telling y'all, being quiet, being still, sometimes that's what you need to really get yourself back on track. Y'all know when people take these sabbaticals, when they take some time off of social media, it's to recharge. So when they come back, they're ready. Because I'm telling y'all, it can drain you.
It can.
Number 9.
Reverend Pat tell you all the time, I'm on a sabbatical this week. What does that mean? That means that she understands her assignment with God, but she also understands her assignment for herself too. She know that she pour. She got to stop sometimes and be like, whoo, I need you, God, to pour into me. Let me just stop for a moment and do that for yourself.
Number 9, cut away. And we're talking about 10 rules of success. Number 9, cut away the weeds. Cut away the weeds. She said, remove the fear of people's thoughts of you. Allow space for new things and cut away the need to be liked by everybody. Y'all know them weeds would be distractions. It would keep you from having a clear view of where you need to go. Them weeds will be in your ear. They'll be telling you things and blocking your view. You know, when
Yes.
sometimes, you know, when you see the weeds are really high, you're like, girl, I can't even see. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even say.
Cut away the weeds so that you can have a clear view of what God has promised you. So you can have a clear view of what's in front of you and where you need to go. She
Amen.
says, stop letting people hold you hostage to who they have always known you to be. Be more
Mhm.
committed to the you that you're becoming than to the you that they are familiar with.
Yep.
Cut away the weeds.
Cut away the weeds. If you normally was a combative person, if that's who you were, God to recognize I need to cut that weed away, because being competitive about, coming for attack mode, if you've always been a person that gotta feel like you gotta defend yourself, that's a distraction. That
Mm.
you don't have to prove to everybody who you are. Just move like this. When you move like that, they be like, girl, but the way she moved, the way she
Like
moved.
Paula used to say, honey, pop out on them. You ain't got to tell everybody everything. Just pop out
Just pop
Yes.
with
out.
whatever it is. But when you allow the weeds to distract you, it keeps you down. It keeps you second guessing. It keeps you to where people think you should be. A lot of times people keep you. Regina, what were you going to say?
Nothing.
Oh,
No. I'm just saying that combative attitude, that combative, it's hard on your heart. First of
Yes.
all, I want to be
Yeah.
honest with you. It's
mm-hmm.
hard on your heart. It's hard on your blood pressure. It's hard on the body, that you feel like every time somebody say something, you got to come back with something else. You
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
even
too
hear
much.
them because you too busy
Yeah, you're
worrying
giving them
about
more energy
what's
than what they need. You're giving them more energy than what they need. They've won the game. They've exhausted you, and they sitting back looking at you like, you know what? You look like a doggone fool sitting over there overreacting. I already won the game.
because all we
Already.
do is win.
Yeah.
Alicia said, like Kendra Lamar said, sometimes you got to pop out and show them.
So I can show you better than I can tell you,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't even.
Move in silence and pop out on them.
Honey, I'm like the show me state. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I love to talk, but y'all, I just don't have time for all the words to try to convince you who I am.
It's too
Three
much
three
energy.
ingredients, y'all. That's it. 3 ingredients. That's all she's gonna give you is 3.
Which part to say, Regina be had that? What you say? Just give me 3 so I can roll with it. I'm not doing all that extra. Yes. Number 10, y'all, because we at the end of the time. Number 10, manage your relationships well. To be successful, you got to manage your relationships well. You got to disconnect from people without cutting them up. Y'all know sometimes you get into
Ooh.
a relationship and you're so hurt and you're so broken and you're so,
Ooh.
you cut them because you can't take the relationship ending. End your relationships well. She said sometimes relationships just run their course.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to be okay with leaving people with their dignity intact. You ain't got to go and cut somebody out
Right,
and break
right.
them down to their least common denominator. You ain't got to do that.
You do not.
Recognize when the relationship is complete and then move on without dragging them, without talking about them, without trying to make
Yeah.
sure you leaving them at the bottom of the barrel. We're not doing that. In this season, we're better than that.
Yes. Don't and then don't start running your mouth on them.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
you ain't got
They
to go
used
tell
to
all the
be your
secrets.
boo. You used to couldn't. Now you over there. He ain't no good. He da. But
Right.
I can't
But
tell.
that's who you was with after all that. So what does
Thank
that say
you.
about you?
That's what you chose. So instead of doing that, when the relationship is over, look, manage your relationships well. Whatever somebody gave you in confidence when y'all were together, whether it's
Thank you.
friends, family,
Well,
spouses, significant others, maintain that integrity. Give
Mm-hmm.
them that dignity. Just because somebody acts a fool, if it's over, it's over. And if the relationship no longer serves you, it's okay. Because some things, what they say, reason, seasons, and lifetime. Understand where a person's supposed to be, put them in the right category,
okay.
and then move on. Don't
Move
wish
on.
no ill will. Move on.
Move on. But guess what? We're out of time. We are out of
It's
time.
time for us to move on.
It's time for us to
It's time
move
for us to
on,
move on.
to get in this ship and go on and float on. But one thing we can never leave without saying, I believe God. I believe God. I believe God. I believe God.
Yeah.
I believe God. Do you
believe
believe God?
God.
I believe God. Do you believe God? I believe God. We believe God. That's how we win, because we believe God. We love
Yes.
you. We thank you for tuning in. And guess what? We'll be back tomorrow.
Yes, we
Love you.
will.
Oh, and Reverend Pat is right behind us. She is coming right behind us. So to follow back up with her, you don't even have to change channel. Just keep on going. Keep on following. Have a blessed day. Love you.